The construction industry accounts for a huge proportion of global carbon emissions. To help achieve emissions targets, it needs to innovate, and it may involve going back to the future. Timber. It's known for being a fantastic building material, but will it help the construction industry address climate change? I'm in Mount Gambier in South Australia to find out. Sarah Clausen is part of the team at New Forests, a company that manages sustainable timber plantations. Sarah, there are just so many trees.
Yeah, it's a very big plantation. So here we are at Clover Hills. It's part of the Panola Plantation Estate. And New Forest manages 1.3 million hectares worldwide. And a lot of that is actually in Australia and New Zealand.
That must take so much to manage.
It does. We don't just plant the trees and let them grow. We have a lot of strong capability in-house as well as with property managers to really do what we call active asset management. And so that requires throughout the life cycle of these trees, we're monitoring, we're using LiDAR and drones to see what's going to come out of this in terms of wood and yield. We're also doing something called thinnings to allow the trees that are left behind more space to grow, more access to nutrients, more access to light, to become stronger, sturdier, more robust and dense trees that the sawmills will want at the end of the day. For New Forests, the timber life cycle starts here at one of their nurseries, where thousands of seedlings are grown.
So this is where it all starts, Sarah?
Yeah, exactly. So here you can see that these seedlings were planted about 7 or 8 months ago. Here we have about 3 million seedlings annually. And that's really important, the volume that is needed in order to continue to replant and to have these wood products.
What role does timber play in climate change?
Timber and land in general is a key part of climate change mitigation. So we think that about 30% of the necessary capturing of greenhouse gas emissions will come from the land sector. And forests are a carbon sink. And so through photosynthesis, the forests remove greenhouse gas emissions from the atmosphere, release oxygen, and they store that carbon in their biomass. And this is really important over the life cycle of the tree, but also the wood products that we're going to be producing from these plantations. So we're managing the land on a sustainable landscapes basis. We want to be able to use this land and continue to grow and to replant our trees well into the future.
Once these trees are mature and harvested, they're transported for milling. It's here at New Forest's Timberlink business a range of different timber products are produced. Simon, you're obviously a big believer in timber as an excellent building product.
Yeah, Joe, for us, timber is the ultimate renewable, and we're very proud that this manufacturing facility sources all of our raw material from the local Green Triangle region, so we're really proud and committed to that sustainability model. We make an outdoor range of treated products for your pergola and decking range, and of recent times we've moved into the engineered wood products range with our cross-laminated timber and glue-laminated timber, which is more for the commercial building market.
And it's all Australian grown too.
Yeah, we're really proud of that. Australian grown, Australian manufactured. We've got sovereign manufacturing capacity to our plant here in Tarpeena. It's creating jobs, and we're really proud to be part of the industry. This site is a true manufacturing hub. We take our raw material in here, it goes through our sawmill, we have our drying facilities on site. Innovation is key. We've invested heavily in a new saw line. We've got state-of-the-art scanning equipment that x-rays the log as it goes through our line, right through our state-of-the-art continuous flow kilns to dry our timber for the right moisture content. In terms of our products, innovation's been a core part of the Timberlink strategy, and that's most obvious with the launch of our new cross-laminated timber and glue-laminated timber facility right here on our Tarpeena site.
Georgia, what is cross-laminated timber and glue-laminated timber?
Cross-laminated timber, or CLT, and glue-laminated timber, or GLT, are essentially part of a larger category of products referred to as engineered wood products. And engineered wood products essentially use technology to bind smaller parts of timber together, and it does result in a larger solid timber panel, which are structural and are highly engineered to withstand large loads in taller buildings, so an alternative to steel and concrete. Essentially, we want more timber in more buildings, and that will help to capture and lock up that carbon for the lifetime of that building. So by using products like cross-laminated timber and glue-laminated timber, we can add value to an already existing product, like our structural framing product, to create a higher value product for the market. Joe, it's always really important to look at how we manufacture and how we can do things more efficiently and more sustainably, especially in today's environment. It's about respecting the resource that we have, which is the logs that come in, and making sure that we're always adding value for the market.
As we transition to a low carbon economy, we're going to be looking to replace a lot of more heavy emitting industries such as cement and steel and buildings in particular with things like wood. It is ultimately the best renewable product that we have.
Oh, there's a great upside, Jay, for the industry. What timber does is provide choice for the developer, the designer, the architect to look at more sustainable and environmentally friendly models. So there's a great future for the timber industry here in Australia.